Hey guys, my name is Sean, and this is my 2020 Tesla Model Y with FSD, but I don't have the FSD beta just yet. I'm anxiously waiting for it. I did get a chance to take out my Model Y and the family out to the snow for the first time during the Christmas break, and I wanted to give you feedback on my drive in the snow and also feedback on the latest update. So the UI has totally been changed in this update. It looks very close to the FSD beta that we've been kind of seeing around. The window on the left side, the navigation or the autopilot window, is much bigger. I would say it takes up about 30 to 40% of the screen now. Before it was probably closer to 25% of the screen. I think it's a nice change. I think other folks are gonna like it as well too. One kind of cool feature that did caught me by surprise was displaying the exit on the left side of the autopilot screen if someone's actually going through the menu or kind of playing around with the touchscreen. And so this way you can actually see where your exit is going to be or kind of see where you're at as far as your navigation and your route. Before we didn't have anything. Once you're playing in that menu, I think it was just navigation was on the right side under the menu, and so you weren't able to see anything. As far as the drive and my first time driving in the snow with this car, the snow was pretty light, so it wasn't really crazy. There weren't really any true opportunities for me to get into snow, but I did have autopilot on for most of the trip. When the rain was coming down or snow was coming down, I did lower my speed down to about 10 or 15 below the speed limit just so I would have time to react if I needed to. Autopilot was excellent when traffic was slow, and so here we're going like 25, or I've dialed it down to 25 quite a bit from 65. But I just kind of let autopilot do its thing because traffic was pretty crazy going up the mountain. And during this time, I was trying to play around with the new updates, and so I did get a chance to play around with the Santa update, and that was kind of cool. We started playing music outside of the car, and people were opening up their windows and stuff like that, listening to the music, also enjoying the fresh snow as well too. You can actually hear the music outside the car. I know. So the last thing I want to talk about on this trip is the drive up and the energy usage to get up the Sierra Nevadas. And so Sacramento is basically at zero elevation, and to get to where we were going, it was from 0 to roughly 5,000 elevation, and so 5,000 feet elevation. And so on that climb, maybe the last 20 miles or so, we use a lot of energy to get up the hill. And if you're looking at a chart now, you can see like it peaked over 1,000 for a couple mile stretch of just trying to get up the hill just because it was so steep. And then on the way down, you'll see that the chart is totally green now, where like we're producing energy now as we're rolling down the hill, and that was a good 5 miles or so. And then from there it was kind of up and down, up and down. And so the trip in total was about 170 miles, and so roughly 85 miles up and then 85 miles down. I didn't look at the math on the way up, but I did look at the math, kind of the total trip itself, right? And so up the hill, we probably used maybe 600 watts per mile, and then down the hill, we probably used a lot less. But at the end of the day, it balanced out pretty well. I don't have a picture to show it, but it was roughly like 280 or 290 after the 170 miles. And so basically we went all the way up and then came all the way back down, and it balanced out to exactly where it would kind of be at if you were just driving around town. I think the Model Y is kind of rated in the 250 260 range. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but it's just a little more than that, and to me that's normally what I get anyways. And so I thought it was going to be really bad where like I would use so much energy there, and I totally fully charged my car up on the way up. But at the end of the day, it balanced itself out, and the car was fine. I didn't have any issues with like running out of charge or anything like that. So just wanted to share that info in case you're going up a hill. On the way down, you're going to capture most of that energy back, and so you don't really have to worry too much, because it might seem like you're losing a lot of energy as you're climbing the hill, but as you come down, some of that's going to come back, and you should be fine. Alright guys, that's all for today's trip. Thanks for watching, Enjoy your holidays, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.